Okay, what's going on, AV Shadow Master here? So today we're going to try and get through the area before we officially start seeing new characters, which I call it the Prelude area, because this is where we're going to start seeing the main character um sort of start having a different mindset than what she already has. Such a strange doll. There's a big mirror here. And it's totally black. I can't understand this handwriting. These are dirty footprints. I don't want to touch them. So you can see part of her her true personality kind of being shown right now. Or this side of her personality. The spines of these books are all stretched out. I can't read their titles. It's not moving. Yep, it's ticking. The light's blinding me. Shelf's too high, I can't reach it. There are all these things I don't understand. It's a diary. There's something scribbled on the cover. Little Goody Two Shoes, which we don't have the prequel game. I think I got the demo maybe, but not the actual game. I once lived in a small village when I was young. My youth was spent in hard labor and cold, sleepless nights. I once dreamt of a better future, one that could fill my stomach with luxurious sweets and thick, expensive steaks. One day I heard an old woman talking about a strange rumor. She said about a certain someone who had been granting wishes in the woods to anyone who dared summon a certain name. Someone who wasn't quite human. What happened? Clearly that doll just went through the mirror. And now it looks like there's water on the mirror. It's moving like water. Our first instance of horror in the game, not counting randomly seeing a finger. Looks like a normal mirror. Closed? It's closed? Right, but the doorknob is stuck. Is that pumpkin snoring? She's looking this way. Oh no, look away or you get turned to stone. Shh, just pretend you're asleep or she'll get you. Blinded as sacrifice for those in dismay, stolen by the just childish play. Right and left taken by the hand, our request is your demand. Looking for something? What do you mean? Yeah, you're going to see the time is a little different because I had tried recording this before and my recordings kind of disappeared. And they didn't record correctly. An eyeball floats in murky water sealed in an old jar. I want to see it once more. There was once a certain illusion I saw in a mirror. I once knew so well. There was a pair of crimson eyes, crimson-colored irises accompanied by only their reflection. Two eyes remained still, not once blinking in the short amount of time they stayed staring directly at me and no one but me. All I can remember from that day was I was born are a few memories, forged encounters, which I never experienced in my forgotten existence, recollections that don't belong to me. In all honesty, who am I? To whom do these memories belong, I wonder? They are certainly not mine, and yet here they dwell inside this small room where I sit. Ever reminded of these fabricated irises, which replay once and again. Thousands of times such a memory's been showcased inside my small mind. And yet I cannot reach any conclusion other than my complete existence has always been and always will remain controlled by those same eyes. Living in the small room, I remember a dream I once had, tremendously vivid one. A red carpet had once laid before my feet, which guided me towards a single opening on a darkened wall, one that seemed to advance further and further with each step I took. In an instant, I was thrown into a world I did not know had existed. On the other side of that gap, I saw a reflection. My reflection. Silky brown hair covered my back, braided into thick braids on each side of my head, which beautifully framed my red eyes. Standing before me was a little girl dressed in a fancy frilly clothing. Who was the person I had never seen? Could it be me? I recall lifting my hand and touching my own cheek. Such a gesture engraved itself upon my memory. The soft texture of my skin, the free, effortless movement I had made to raise my hand made me realize I could move. Such a strange sensation of empowerment filled my soul and body, leading me to a feeling of excitement which I led to my imagination stray. I was not only real, but alive. The little girl reflected on the mirror was me. I could breathe. I could live and live. Life dwelled inside my body, and yet I turned my head and looked outside, and the same light which had peeked inside the small room blinded me once again, leaving me inside my old room where I stayed, depriving me of senses, depriving me of the sensation I once knew as life. I stayed. Please show me the light. I want to see it once more. I want to live. Such a sad story. Want to see the light again. An eye for an eye. Window is so dirty, light barely gets through. This might work. Thank you, miss. I can finally give this back to you. At last we meet again. Better take it with me. Doctors have yet to find a way to successfully transplant an eyeball. The optic nerve that connects the eye to the brain is too sensitive to safely reconstruct. Oh, whoops. I couldn't remember whose eye this was. I think that one was bad. This one's even worse. Drawing is based on perspective, which is nothing more than a knowledge of the function of an eye. I'm going to tell everybody right now that this could be a trigger warning for some people based on what they might see. So just a heads up. Because things might get a little how should I put it? A little weird. And not in like the really good way. Probably is the best way to put it. Because some of these paintings depict really awkward shit. But we still have to go through them so that you'll understand why they're the way they are. So, yeah, just a fair warning. Before we get into this. Okay. Aren't I smart? Rebirth. 1785. The painting of an elderly woman surrounded by thorns. Fate. 1655. Grasping the dagger buried in her chest, the lady sinks to the bottom of the sea. Poor girl. Doesn't get any better. I wouldn't mind having my insides scooped out as long as I can become a yummy pumpkin pie. Satisfaction. A woman sits on the throne, wrapping her hands around an expressionless small child's neck. Salvation, 1722. The painting of a woman lying in bed surrounded by the representations of death and demons. Punishment, 1538. A girl joins her hands together as her hair burns in crimson flames. Delusion. Painting of an important-looking female aristocrat surrounded by various girls desperately clinging to her. Retribution. Reuniting in a golden room, various smiling women witness the murder of a newborn child being decapitated. Such a horrible painting. Yeah. You can say that again. Again, this game has to do with mental health, so we're seeing how things are slowly affecting her mind. It's been painted over. Bridal Virgin. A ghostly pale girl sits on a well-carved wooden chair wearing nothing but an airy white veil. Rightful dominance. Various women engaged in heated celebration, dancing over the corpses of numerous men. Destiny. Grasping the dagger buried in her chest, the lady sinks to the bottom of the sea with a mischievous grin on her lips. Same thing as one of the other paintings, it's just she's, I guess you could say, happy about it. A very masochistic one. Sisterly, the painting of a confident woman. That's a pretty lady. No, she's not. Hatred, the painting of a lady wearing an eye patch. She seems upset. Rightly so. Hey, little girl, get back here. I'm going to save first. Fuck! I forgot you can't leave and save after you talk to him. Excuse me, miss. Yes? Could you please show me what you've got there? What should I do? Well, we have to if we want to leave the room. Alright, just be careful. I'll be taking that. Thank you very much. No, please, give it back. How far are you willing to go? I'll do anything. Please give it back. This is where you can see the naivety of the main character. How generous of you. I'll take you up on that offer then. I'm sick and tired of being stared at. I command you to take that woman's left eye if you want to live. Resist, and I shall take yours instead. What should I do? Yeah. This is really fucked up, but you're given no choice, or you will uh, die and have to do it again. Honestly, I hate some of these because it's just so messed up. Alright, gotta be ready to run. And such a pretty eye, too. I don't know what to do. Pluck the eye and run. I'm so sorry. Curse you, Annalise. Well, it looked green to me, but it was a blue eye. And here's where you find out the truth about those two. When Annalise came in, how did she grin to see Venia's patch? Mother vexed did whip her next, causing Venia's disaster. It's gotten dark, hasn't it? Now you've done it. Now the elderly woman bathes in a pool of dark crimson blood. You actually had the guts to rip her eyeball out. Consider me your number one and only fan. Yeah, now she's expressionless. Yeah, her hands are joined together now, I think. There are slight depictions. Like, there are slight variations when you go to these. Like, now she doesn't even like the painting. And she already hated it before. Like, all their eyes are scratched out in this one. Now it's skeleton flames reaching out or skeleton hands reaching out. Sometimes the guilty ones are fortunate to walk away unscathed. That one's one of the few that aren't the same. Or aren't different. Sanctification. The painting has been ripped apart. The lady who once sat there is no longer recognizable. I'm sorry. Served her right. From now on, I'll always be number one. This can't be. Here, you can have your little toy back. Vainglory. The woman laughs at the top of her lungs while holding a blood-stained eye patch in her left hand. I don't want to stay here any longer. We are forever grateful, miss. Marble statue stands peacefully, the lower surface covered in ashes. Although unfinished, both of these marble statues are well crafted. This pumpkin is so fucking funny. It tells the most random ass shit. Did you know not the hump, the human head remains conscious for about 15 to 20 seconds after decapitation? A body decomposes 4 times faster in water than on land. Be sure not to drown, okay? Since you're so pretty. I wouldn't turn around if I were you. Oh, spooky. Wonder how it feels to be filleted. If a person dies, hearing is generally the last sense to go. I wonder if you hear ghosts as you die. So we don't have to reread the pumpkin again. Oh, fuck. Okay. We'll have to reread the pumpkin because if we go this way, we get killed. I thought we would get killed. You always get Mesure Gabelle. That is the only ones you will always get no matter what route you take. What are these? Because, if you look at the pocket mirror, it's engraved with the word G. If you look at the forks and knives, they're engraved with the word I. We're going to be going for all the endings. And we're going to have 2 save files. One save file is going to be for the true ending, and the other save file is going to be for the not true ending. And the true ending, we have to get all the good endings, because every altar is going to have a good and a bad ending. And all the good endings on the files will give us the rest of the items that will actually spell out her name. It's so dark I can't see clearly. Darkness is where I feel most comfortable. I won't ask any questions if you don't try to ask. Oh, it won't try. It won't ask any questions. It won't try to understand you either. Okay. Yeah, there's 2 pumpkins right there. Alright. We're going to end this episode right here because we've done the prelude now. And next episode, we will be doing Igliette's area. So I will see y'all next time.